Okay, so like instead of clicking to switch POVs, right? I would rather just like incorporate a lot of stuff that Smite and Paladins has. Since those tools are there, they can like talk to the people that made those, hopefully, because they're the same company, pretty much. So instead of clicking to change POVs, yeah. So Paladins has an orbital camera. They just never used it in the esports, which is fine. But as an analyst and me myself and like the content that I create, I'd want an orbital camera. So like if I do a breakdown video of a team's attack on Vice, I can go orbital above it and do like a top down while the players are moving and then like pause it so that I can show their angles and which way they're pushing and stuff like that. So that would be number one. Number two is instead of clicking to change POVs, I would use the number keypad. Granted, with Paladins and Smite, there's 10 people, so the numbers would represent each player from 0 to 9. With this, you can still go 0 to 8, I mean 0 to 7, or you can go 1 to 8. It's just much easier that way because you can choose who you swap to. You know? Like right now, I'm on Sigrid, and if I left click, I go to Fixer, and if I right click, I go to Dima. But let's say I wanted to, like right now, okay, we're watching Phantom, right? So if I left click, we go to Sigrid. If I right click, we go to Sigrid on the other team, right? So if it was glitches 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if I'm on Phantom and I want to switch to Dima on the other team, I literally just click, was it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I'll just click the 6, right? And I would go to that person. The other thing is no, I think free cam is fine if it's just WASD, because then if you're on the point of view right here, like on Phantom, you can instantly just hit W and you'll start moving the camera out. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Then the next thing is, you see in the top right corner where it says you are spectating and it shows their avatar and their banner. Especially for esports, I don't think that's needed. Their name is needed though. So you can put it down in the bottom left corner where their health is. You can put it above that. I think it's fine if it goes right there.
All friendlies eliminated.
Just the name. I don't need those banner stuff, right? The next thing. You see, I can look at the scoreboard, right? I can see everything that the players in the game can see. Eliminations, downs, assists, revives, cash. The first couple of times, Kobe, it took like 8 minutes. The next thing is in Paladins, you can push the number keys and they'll bring up different stats like on the sides, right? So like on the left side, it'll bring up these little stat boxes. So for example, in Paladins, if you push the number key, not the number pad, but the keys that are above your letters, your QWERTY. So if you push a certain number to show the damage numbers, it would show a little chart right there. It wouldn't extend past the edge of the minimap. And the box would only be like this big, right? It'd be pretty small and unintrusive to the gameplay. And then what it would do is it would show the damage charts at that current moment in real time, right? So let's say this glitch has 1,000 damage already. It would show glitch's little icon and then 1,000 damage. It'll show the number, or you can put a bar. Like in Paladins, it showed the character's avatar and then a graph bar and then the number. You can just put a number if you want. That's fine. So that would be nice to see. The next thing that would be nice to see is again like a command you can hit where you can pull up the characters' little avatars, and then next to it shows you what perks and utility they have bought.
Regroup.
Right? What perks and what utility they bought.
Match point.
It can be small with just the perk symbol. That's fine. I can see that. And then the next thing after that would be, so stats, perks, and weapons, utility. I mean, weapons and utility are not that big of a deal because I can see those in the bottom right. So perks would be the main thing, right? Perks, stats like damage, deaths, you know, more in-depth stats for the analysts and the casters to like bring into the conversation. And then also the cash. So if I do this, right, with Glitch right now, Glitch has $90,000 cash in the entire game through 10 rounds. But I want to know how much cash he has right now, and if he's able, you know, then I can be like, well, you know, oh, he's one down away from being able to afford a 10K perk next round. So we'll see if he'll elect to take that perk in once they're in the plane going into the next round. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. That's pretty much all the stuff I would want right now.
Rushed us. Run it again.
I can probably think of things later, but those are the main core elements that I would like.
Tighten up.